The vision at the inception of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja in 1976 envisaged that the city in its optimal capacity will accommodate about 1 million people. That figure has since tripled with mass exodus of people from different parts of the country trooping into the federal capital city. With the influx, there is an overstretch of the available facilities of the city. One of such facilities are shop spaces in the markets. In fact, the original master plan of the city had no provisions for markets before the then Administrator General Hussaini came up with the first market in the city, the Wuse Market. More have since been built. Nevertheless, they are out of the reach of ordinary Nigerians who flock into the city for white-collar jobs, but choose to settle for trading for lack of these jobs. Ruth Emeka is one of such Nigerians. She traveled from her birth base in Owerri with the hope of finding greener pastures. Alas, this didn't work out, hence she settled for Plan B. Her Plan B? A mobile shop.
I was passing, I saw where people are parking most. Something just told me, why can't you just drive inside and see if you can be making. I just opened my boots. I sold well. So from there, I came down, I made the management, I started.
She is not alone.
It's because of the cost price of the market. Shops are so high that low masses cannot afford it. And the big men wives are getting more and more and more and more. So what do you do than to sell in the street?
Most shops here, if you want to ask for the prices, like 200,000, and the only hope we have is just to get a car and get something selling, at least to keep life going. That's it, because the prices of shops here are way too high and it's very expensive.
Go to the other market around Gariki. You have about 2 markets around Gariki. Those are government markets. But what had happened is corruption. When government build a particular market for low income earners, like the Gariki International Market, I have gone there before. If you go there, the shop averagely costs about 250,000. That is the rent, 250,000. It was specifically built to ease the stress of these same persons, to make them have a shop where they can display or sell their wares. But what happens along the line is, if government is building, the civil servants who are heading such parastatals and ministries, they will be taking the shops to themselves. They will even pay they will pay for 5 years for the shops. At the rate of that 250,000, then they will start renting it out to people at 500, 700, 1 million, as the case may be.
The existence of these car shops in Abuja is further strengthened by the nullification of parking laws, therefore making the Abuja car shops a booming business. At the moment, the growth in the retail spending in Abuja is estimated about $340 million US. No doubt the mobile car shops also hope to cash in on this monies. Well, I just might be cashing in on it myself. Hauwa, AIT News, Abuja.